Hello there, Aries. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your reading for October 20th through 31st. This is going to be a general reading, just a few quick notes. So this will not resonate with every single Aries out there. This is going to mostly correspond to Aries Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. So if you don't find that this one particularly resonates with you, kick those messages on out the door to another Aries. And if the messages do resonate with you, then they are definitely meant for you. You may also want to check your Moon, your Venus, and your rising sign and see how those coordinate with you as well. So this is going to be getting into the time of the Sun going from Libra into the time of Scorpio, and I'm just going to give you a few quick astrological notes on what are happening with you, and also get into an oracle and tarot reading to start revealing some of the things that will be coming up during the time of Scorpio that need to be healed within you and how to do that. So let's go ahead and get started. So your astrological influences, Aries. Here's our big wheel that we always take a peek at. This is going to be a very interesting time for everybody because I always say, you know, this is the time that the veil is kind of thinnest in between the two worlds of the world that we can tangibly see and touch and also that spirit world. So we're definitely making a switch over from, you know, that into that more fuzzy realm where it's like, you know, the spirit world is much closer than usual. So, you know, you will definitely feel this, Aries. Your ruling planet right now is in the sign of Libra. So a few quick notes that I would give you on that is that you will feel a lot of passion, a lot of fire in your relationships, whether they're love, friendship, family, home, business. But the thing that will be happening because the planet Mars is in Libra, Libra is Venus ruled, so it can come out as a little passive aggressive in that energy, which is definitely not your style. You're definitely more direct, more upfront. So this can make you kind of lose your temper or get pretty upset, you know, when people aren't, you know, dodging around issues and they aren't like telling you straight up what you want to hear or what you want to know. So just be a little patient with that right now, Aries, because that is in flow right now. That is the transit of your ruling sign, of your ruling planet. So yeah, getting into the Scorpio time, we're shifting out of, you know, your universal 7th house into your universal 8th house of Scorpio. And also Venus and Mercury are already in Scorpio, then the Sun moves in on October 23rd. So definitely expect that things get a little bit more intense, again, very passionate, and it also brings up a lot of things to the surface, whether they're secrets, mysteries, psychological things that you need to heal or confront. It's definitely a time that you don't want to be afraid of the dark. You know, don't be afraid of going in deep and really examining things that come up to the surface to be healed during this time. Overall, there's a lot of positives to it, especially if you plan to work with this energy and you're not afraid of confronting some stuff. There's also a Mercury retrograde that comes up on actually Halloween, October 31st, I know. And so I will be doing a video I'm going to do about just, you know, some Mercury retrograde survival, and that's going to be for all signs. So just check the channel. And if you haven't already, please do reach out and subscribe. Join the Dragon family here. Click the like button and give it that dragon claw up because we love to know how you're taking in the messages and how it feels for you and if it's resonating or not. So let's go ahead and get into this, Aries. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising again, like I said. So let's look at some cards for you. And what we're going to do first is I'm going to pull up from the Dark Mirror. These are kind of heavy cards, and they're made to really reveal or examine any areas of your life where damage needs to be healed, where emotions need to be soothed. And so let's go ahead and get started with that because we're going to work on that and see what needs to be healed, and then we're going to get into some oracle and tarot cards. Dear angels, divine beings of light, ancestors, guardians, helpers, and healers, please be with the Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising sign of Aries as we do the reading for October 20th through 31st, 2019. please protect their energy as well as mine and bring through messages of accuracy for their highest good. Thank you so, so much. All right, Aries. So this is all about being true to yourself. The Masquerade card comes up. So, this is something that's telling you, don't try to fit in with the crowd. Don't just go with the crowd. It's interesting that, this is a time of the year where your ruling planet is in Libra. And I think that for Libras in general, they tend to want to be people pleasers. They want to do what will make someone else happy ahead of themselves a lot of the time. And so, you may be feeling a little bit of that yourself right now. And so this is reminding you, Aries, don't wear a fake mask. Don't put on something that isn't really truly you. This could be actually a point of healing that you need to start working through, because anywhere that you haven't been truly authentically you, that's really a thing that comes up to the surface. So let's get a card a little deeper on what the universe really wants you to embody about that. Okay, and look at this. Oh, Aries, so Epiphany, revealing your gift. So it's like that's what you're kind of hiding from, is your true gifts. And you may not even realize it, because it may have been in an effort to please other people, to, make them happy. And so in the process, Aries, you've lost some of your true spark, your true fire. And this is, again, it's interesting that both of these have a mask involved, because you've got the Masquerade, then you've got Epiphany that says reveal. So it's like taking the mask off. What a very interesting combination. I'm loving this so far, because it's very, very clear. Anything that you haven't been completely open, upfront about, Aries, it's really time to take off the mask and be truly and fully, clearly yourself. So let's pull a message from Archangel Michael so that we can start to heal this, start to, help you move into a place where you are more truly coming into your own and really stepping into your true gifts, your true power and ability, and understanding why maybe you've been afraid to reveal those to the world right now. Let's see what he has to say here. Okay, so first, Aries, really beautiful message is lean on God and the angels for support. So don't lean just on yourself. Don't even lean on other people for advice right now. This is time to bring in divine guidance, divine advice. And probably, I think, a big part of that is because really, this is to me saying that, the people that maybe have been around you, even if they're well-intentioned, have not been quite as open to your gifts as you would hope they would be. So it's really time to get some time, alone time, meditation time, prayer time, to really pull in and connect with Spirit about that. And let's get a message from Heaven card to just deepen that message. This is, really coming from like your angels, your spirit guides, your passed on loved ones, ancestors that you may not even be aware are watching over you, but they are. So let's get a message from there as well to just clarify that a little bit more. Ooh, I love this. Look at this with the black cat. So this, to me, Aries, this is a lot of magic. I love black cats. I have actually been thinking quite a lot about getting a black cat because I love them. They're very sweet, and often they are not adopted from pet centers because they, people think they're bad luck, but they're really not. And so you've got this black cat, which is a very magical little creature. And so it says, let the animals on earth support you and feel their unconditional love. So right now, Aries, not only from this card, but I think taken all together, what you need the most to heal you right now is beings who are not judgmental of you. And that's the most beautiful thing that our spirit animals often bring through to us, because they aren't judgmental. You know, that's what's so great. They're always in the moment. They don't judge us. They just accept us for who we truly are and what we're, you know, feeling at any given time. So I would say absolutely, if you don't already have a pet, this may be encouraging you to reach out and get one. I already have 2 rabbits. I love my rabbits, but I've been feeling really drawn to getting a cat lately as well. But, you know, whatever it is that makes you feel that way, and even being in nature, being around the birds, being around, you know, the spirits of nature can really help you. Because what it is you have been feeling that you can't truly be yourself. You feel like you have to wear a mask in certain social settings or in certain relationships, and it's time to take those masks off in a safe and supportive environment. And right now, the most supportive environments are spiritual ones, where you're really pulling on your spirit guides, pulling into your angelic, you know, connections, connections with your ancestors, and also with the animal spirits, because they are not judgmental creatures. Now, if you are blessed and fortunate enough to have people in your life that you really can let your guard down around, and you really can take that mask off and totally be yourself, that's who you should be around. Because anybody that is, you know, requiring you to be something that you're really not, that's not where you need to be right now. This is time to heal that and just let your light shine. Let your fire glow, Aries, because you are not meant to not be on fire. You are a fiery, dynamic sign that's very positive and direct, and it should be a thing where you just burn brightly for everyone to see. All right, so let's pull some tarot, just get a message, some deeper messages on this, on how to proceed with all this. Okay, Aries, so yes, you definitely are looking for a closer emotional connection. There's that Knight of Cups, so this could either be you, you know, moving towards someone, or someone moving towards you for that closer, more beautiful connection. Then, of course, you're getting into that Four of Wands. That's what comes next. So it's like you're really looking for a close connection that leads to a happy home environment. That's truly what you're aiming for, looking for. That Four of Wands, many people read that as a soulmate or twin flame card, because those Four of, you know, Wands kind of look like the 1111, so it brings in that spiritual connection. But then Aries, underneath, you know, after that, you know, here comes that Eight of Swords. So it's like you're feeling really stuck, and it could definitely be because you don't feel like you can truly be yourself. Maybe you're in a situation right now where you can't be, and so you're not feeling very happy. You know, you're not feeling very content or stable, or just maybe even appreciated, and maybe you're with people that don't think you appreciate them back. This could be a reciprocal, where it's just sort of like, you know, nothing feels quite satisfactory. And then going forward, there's your own energy with the Knight of Wands. This is going forward and saying, you know, if something doesn't feel satisfactory, I'm going to move forward towards that, because the original vision is the Knight of Cups, is the Four of Wands. The Eight of Swords tells me that you're not really stuck. There is that feeling of being stuck, Aries, but it's time to make a move. Like, you don't have to stay in that bondage. You don't have to stay in a place where you're stuck. So let's pull some clarifiers on each of these cards to see what extra messages come up around them. Ooh, Aries. You are, yeah, this is so strong. So this Knight of Cups overlaid by the Wheel of Fortune. So I think the wheel is definitely turning in your favor, moving you towards love, moving you towards fulfillment. Four of Wands is overlaid by the Lovers, definite soulmate connection. So if that isn't already in your life, it's coming, or you're putting out the message and the energy that says, this is what I truly desire. And so look at this with the Eight of Swords. Like I said, that feeling of being stuck, there's your transformation. There's your Scorpio energy, which we're stepping into very strongly. So I believe absolutely, Aries, during this time of Scorpio, not just this part of October, but getting into November, there's going to be a lot of change, a lot of beautiful transformation for you, where you truly get out. There's a death. It's, you know, this is the death card. This is an end to that feeling of being stuck, an end to feeling like you can't move, like you can't grow. Over top of that Four of Cups is that Five of Pentacles. So this to me is saying, you know, there's a feeling that you feel out in the cold. You don't feel included. You don't feel appreciated. That's where this is really coming in. And you're really feeling like, oh my gosh, does anyone see who I am? Does anyone see what I'm about? And it's really, you know, part of it is what you accept into your own existence. If you're surrounding yourself with people that really don't appreciate you, Aries, it could be time to make a move away from that, or to just have that really honest conversation that says, here's who I truly am. Do you truly see me? Do you really appreciate what I'm about? Because there really is, if you can't get that, if you can't, you know, attain that, you want to move forward because your mind is set. You're that Knight of Cups, you're that Four of Wands, the Lover's card, the Wheel of Fortune, moving you towards a much better and much more fulfilling love life. So, you know, if you can't get that appreciation, if you can't get that connection that you truly seek, you are going to move forward. And indeed, I believe you already are. I mean, you're already there. Your spirit's already moving forward, building a new life, creating something new for yourself. Spirit is absolutely guiding you here. Three of Pentacles over top of that Knight of Wands. This is you. Fiery Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You know, all those fire signs are represented here. And you're moving forward to a new beginning. And that new beginning is a true beginning because it's a Three of Pentacles. This is an earthy, solid, stable beginning that you may create with new friends, new connections, new love. So absolutely beautiful reading here, Aries. So remember, this is healing yourself, taking off the mask, being true to you, true to yourself, connect with nature, connect with your spirits. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of October, and I'll see you very soon. Take care.